Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mimi. This is Simply Sophisticated Over 50. I wanted to do a quick video today just talking about surviving the holidays, or better yet, enjoying the holidays without regret in the new year. Before I get started with the video, I just want to say this can be a very difficult time of year for a lot of people, emotionally, financially, physically as well. So I wanted to kind of address things that have helped me not only survive, but enjoy the holidays. Well, as we get ready for this holiday season, the most wonderful time of the year, or is it the most stressful time of the year, or is it the busiest time of the year? Whatever that looks like for you, we need to be ready for it. And I want to share with you some tips that have helped me not only survive the holidays, but enjoy the holidays. I know some of my viewers are not from America. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. You may have other family gatherings though, or other celebrations, festivities, where there is a lot of food. And it seems like that's all we're there to do is just eat. I remember a few years ago, I went to my annual doctor visit and they weighed me. And then the following year, the same thing, and their scales, they always seem to be more than what my bathroom scales say. But I remember one year I went, and then the following year I went and I weighed 5 pounds more. And then the following year I weighed 5 pounds more. And I thought, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to have to buy all new clothes. I'm going to literally keep gaining weight. And the older we get, after going through menopause and all of those changes, I have to exercise more and I have to eat less, or at least eat less sugar and some of the foods that cause me to gain weight. So when you approach Thanksgiving and you're thinking about all the foods that are going to be there, and what I try to do, of course, is maybe get a head start, which this year I did not do a very good job doing that. What I would propose is finding healthy alternatives. Instead of making the same thing you make every year or having the same thing you have every year, maybe try some healthy alternatives. I don't know if you're cooking the whole meal. I don't know if you're contributing. In my case, we usually get together with extended family. Well, a lot of my family members moved away. However, this year we will all be together again. So that means I'm not cooking everything. I'm going to be cooking a lot of side dishes. I'm also going to be cooking one of the main dishes as well. And so what I try to do is find, like I said, some healthy alternatives. If there's a way that you can maybe make stuff that is low fat, maybe you can bring a dessert that is not as heavy as pecan pie. One of my family members has to have gluten-free food. I usually make the same dish 2 different ways. I've had to do that. Just trying to find healthy alternatives. So that's one thing that's helped me, is trying to make sure that I'm not going to be tempted to eat stuff that I know is not going to be the healthiest for me. I don't know about you, but when I eat a lot of sugar or I eat a lot of carbs and I don't have protein first or vegetables first, I don't feel very well. I don't want to not feel well for Thanksgiving. I want to feel good. I want to have fun with my family, and I want to feel my best. So after Thanksgiving, there are other holidays such as Christmas, where we have more food and more sweets and more parties and more get-togethers and more celebrations and more calories, and we just have to be ready for that as well. A couple things with Christmas that I wanted to bring up are things like breaking the bank, or not breaking the bank, not breaking your budget. That's one thing that I've seen people, unfortunately, spend a lot of money for Christmas. They face the new year, they've got bills, they're feeling the guilt, they're feeling the exhaustion after Christmas. So how do we avoid breaking the bank at Christmas? So when I'm shopping for gifts, I always want to have a budget because I don't want to break the bank for Christmas. I'd like to find unique gifts for people. I like going to places like World Market, different places that have other things that are not just your typical department store. More gift ideas. I have jewelry under $10. One thing you can do is buy gifts throughout the year. I have a spot designated in my closet for Christmas gifts, and everybody knows not to go to that area because I want them to be surprised. So I keep the gifts there, and then before Christmas I'll pull everything out, kind of evaluate what I've got, see if I need to get more for anybody that I might have left out. So that's one thing I do. If you don't want a closet full of gifts, there's another thing you can do. I have another solution for you. And this is utilizing your email and your text messaging. So what I do is I will text message myself things that I don't want to forget. And you can schedule those messages. You can also send yourself an email. So if there's a gift that I want to get someone, or maybe someone's mentioned something throughout the year and I'm thinking, okay, that would be a great Christmas gift for them, I will text myself, schedule it for closer to Christmas. And that's another way to have gift ideas for family members and friends throughout the year. Another good reason to buy gifts throughout the year, or at least have things ahead of time, is you will be avoiding the rush, the holiday rush. Traffic, people in and out of shops, and a lot of people are not in the best of moods because everyone is so stressed out, so pressed for time. So if you can avoid that, that will also help you enjoy the holidays so much more. And one important side note, if you're going to wrap the gifts and not just throw them all in gift bags, make sure that you have plenty of time to wrap the gifts ahead of time so you don't spend all Christmas Eve wrapping gifts. Believe me, I've done that way too many times. I try to get a head start every year, and I don't know why, but for some reason it will be a couple of days before Christmas, or like I said, sometimes Christmas Eve, and I've still got a closet full of gifts that I have to wrap. So I find that if you do that ahead of time, you're not going to be as stressed. Not only can the holidays take a financial toll on us, a physical toll on us, but it can also take an emotional toll on us. So I wanted to talk to you for a second just about taking care of yourself and making sure that you are getting what you need, not only to survive, but to enjoy the holidays. You know, this time of year is not always the easiest. We've lost loved ones. A lot of us have lost people recently. And I know that it's hard to face the holidays with memories and people that used to be in your life that aren't there anymore. I know that's very difficult to face. So it's important for us to be aware of our emotional health during the holidays as well. I don't have all the answers, but I do know that if I don't get enough rest, if I don't take time for myself, if I don't take time to enjoy the reason we're celebrating Christmas in the first place, or the reason we're celebrating the holidays, or trying to enjoy the family that we do have, or trying to enjoy the blessings that have been poured out on my life, I can really get distracted and focused on what is missing or who is missing. Maybe your kids have all moved out and you're thinking, why should I even put up a tree this year? Last year, that's how it was in my house. I thought, everybody's moved out. Do I really want to put up a Christmas tree? We were going out of town. I wasn't even going to be home for Christmas. I was going to be spending Christmas with family out of state. But you know what I did? Instead of pulling out all of the decorations that I pull out every year, instead of going out and getting a real tree or putting up one of my fake trees, I went and I bought a white tree. I thought, I'm going to do something completely different this year. Not only did I buy one white tree, but I bought two. I bought a smaller one as well for a different part of my house. And I thought, I'm just going to go with a theme, gold and white. I bought these beautiful tree skirts that are gold sequined, and I bought one for each of the trees. And then I went and I bought some very inexpensive gold and white decorations. And what I did was I specifically decided to have a small budget for the trees. I didn't want to break my budget, but I just wanted to do something different and do something uniform. And at the end of the holiday season, when I was taking everything down and putting everything away, I just put it neatly in small boxes because it wasn't a lot of stuff. And I tucked it away in a closet. Well, I'm always saying I want to keep things simple. I want to be free from stress. Well, this year, there's a lot going on in this world, as you know. Maybe this year we need to decorate more. Maybe this year we need to decorate early. If we just focus on just enjoying the holidays, making it more enjoyable for those around us, making it more enjoyable for our family members, maybe if we focus on that instead of just surviving the holidays this year, maybe we will enjoy the holidays, and maybe we'll make the holidays more enjoyable for those around us. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today for this video. I hope some of these tips are helpful for you. I hope you're ready with anticipation and excitement to not only face the holidays, but be prepared for the holidays and make the holidays the best that you ever could. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.